Welcome back, everybody. We're covering The Amazing Lucas again, and I feel like everybody kind of understands already that The Amazing Lucas loves politics. He loves talking about how everybody deserves an equal opportunity. Everybody should be treated the same. He corely believes that everybody should have the same opportunity as everyone else.
They teamed up with game heads, I don't know, who helps impoverish, kids who are unfortunate. Now, these suits were created by them. And let me just go and say, if this is what Gamehead produces, shut that charity down. I don't care if it's a nonprofit, okay?
I'm sorry, I forgot that The Amazing Lucas only likes equal rights when it doesn't affect him and his life. That's honestly my bad.
Because clearly, the kids that you are mentoring have no skill whatsoever. They have no design, no concept of design. These suits are ass.
I mean, yeah, because they're fucking children. Now, I'm sorry if you missed that part of the story that you just said, but they're fucking children. Obviously, they're not going to have a sense of game design or what appeals to your brain. They're going to do colorful colors that make their brain go, woo, colors. Like, it's not hard to understand, but I mean, I guess you do have an infant brain, so I don't understand why you don't like the skins.
I am excited to announce a suit pack with 2 new Spider-Man suits for Marvel's Spider-Man 2. The 2 suits in the pack have been designed by Gamehead's artists, and the pack will be available for purchase for $4.99.
And I know you want to say, but Lucas, they're inspired by the 90s and everything. I don't care what they're inspired from. They are ass.
They're not supposed to be a lovely skin. They're supposed to support children. You're a grown ass man who sits in his room and complains about children's skins. You're complaining about a children's foundation trying to raise money for children to be able to live their childhood as a normal child. The amount of privilege that you have in what you're saying is unbelievable. Just because this hasn't been clearly stated, I just want to make sure everyone understands why I'm so confused by this is that this skin is purely made to raise money for a fucking charity.
Nobody should be buying these suits. Oh, did I mention that you have to buy these suits? That's correct. For $5.99, you can have 2 ass suits to help some kid who clearly knows nothing about graphic design, fashion design, animation, gameplay, nothing.
Yeah, I mean, why would I spend $4.99 on a kid that doesn't know how to do graphic design or how to do animation or anything about gameplay?
Well, no fucking shit that an impoverished kid doesn't know how to make graphic designs or know how to create a game animation. That's fucking crazy. Man, the Amazing Lucas really coming in clutch.
I say, F them kids. That's what I say. If this is what these kids are producing, then I'm sorry. Maybe game design isn't the place for you. Perhaps you should go into gardening. Did you ever think about that? Perhaps, I don't know, architecture. I don't know, wherever you want to go into, but game design, graphic design, concept art is not really, it's not really your speed, okay?
The kids never said it was. They're not doing this for a job. They're doing it for a charity. They're not doing this for money. Well, I mean, I guess they are, but they're not doing it from, like, personal gain. They're not doing it to make a salary. They're doing it so they can have basic things that every other kid has. I must be missing the point here because you just come off as an entitled brat. You come off like you're a bully on a schoolyard, you know what I mean? Like, dude, what are you doing here?
Because these 2 suits are ass, and for us to pay $5.99 for this, you are out of your mind. Now let me tell you how they should have done this. If you want to help these poor, impoverished kids, okay, what you should have done was put the Ben Riley suit under a payroll. That's correct. That's what you should have done. You should have put some suits that maybe the audience wanted behind a paywall. Put the cane suit for all I care. You could put a litany of other suits behind a paywall in order if your true intentions were to help this charity.
Well, they're not trying to force you by putting a skin you really want behind a charity paywall to support the charity. The point is that, well, if you like the charity or you want to support the charity, you spend a measly $5, you get something for it in return, and you help children. Wow, you are just genuinely missing the point of this entire thing. I mean, It's almost like you don't understand what a charity is. They're not trying to supply you the greatest skin in the world. They're trying to give you something that these children made, and in return, you donate $5 to a charity. It's not about the skin. It's about the fact that you're donating, you dumb mother.
But you put two trash ass suits knowing damn well the majority of this community ain't gonna be paying any $5.99 for them suits. And then the hustle is they only get up to $1 million.
100% of the purchase price from the sales of the suit pack in the United States is going to be donated to Gameheads during the first calendar quarter of 2024, up to $1 million.
It's probably up to $1 million. And now I don't want to be too big brained here, but probably because they only need $1 million fucking dollars.
And secondly, they were talking about, hey, we're getting new suits and New Game Plus. Isn't it? That's what people told me. Lucas, you gotta wait. New Game Plus is just right around the corner. It's gonna be awesome. Bro, they released these Hellfire suits. Now, Peter's suit, I like it, don't have an issue with it. Miles' suit. Now, I understand these are from the comics. I understand. You tell me in the litany of suits that you could have given your boy Miles, this is how you gonna do him? This is how you gonna do him?
I'm not gonna lie. If you think that skin is bad, I don't think gaming is for you. Don't get me wrong, it's not an insane skin that's gonna blow me out of the water or that I'm gonna pay for, but I'm pretty sure it's free, and I'm pretty sure it's a pretty decent looking skin for a free price, so I don't know. I think you're just complaining to complain, and if you think that the charity skins are bad, you also think that those are bad, why are you even playing the game anymore if you think everything they're doing is bad?
With some purple tuxedo with glasses and the hair out? Jesus, Lord in heaven. I don't want these suits for free. I don't take them, bro. I don't want to keep them, bro. And you only give us 2 suits? Bro, is that really what you're doing? Is that really how you hoeing us right now?
I mean, you're not getting hoed because you're not really paying for anything. It's a free thing that is just added on. So you're not really able to be hoed when you're not paying for the product. But, I mean, hey, whatever you want to believe.
Huh? Insomniac? Sony? Marvel? I don't know who it is. What I will say is I understand that there's probably some red tape. I get it. That there's probably limitations on the designs that they could use and what suits they could put out. But at the end of the day, this is unacceptable, bro. This is unacceptable. Putting $5.99, okay, putting 2 trash-ass suits behind a paywall and then saying, well, it's for charity. Well, if it's for charity, then have them charitable kids not put out trash-ass freaking designs.
Well, if they're so bad, let's see what you're capable of. I mean, you probably don't want to do that because you probably can't do better than what these children were able to come up with, but let's see what you've got. Let's see your ideal Spider-Man skin. Then we'll compare yours to the children and we'll see who did better. You are a grown-ass man who doesn't need to rely on a charity, so, well, you should do better. Because you seemingly have such a strong opinion on what charity children should be able to do and what they should be capable of. Let's see what a man that doesn't need to rely on that, that's privileged, can do in his free time.
Okay? I'm not gonna just give you money because it's for charity. No, pimpin', you give me some trash, I'm not gonna pay for it. That's not how that works. And you don't get to say and try to guilt trip people, well, it's for charity and we don't charge for suits, but this is the only time. And here are 2 trash-ass suits. I know they're trash designs, but it's for charity. I don't care, bro.
You heard it here first, folks. The amazing Lucas believes that you shouldn't donate to charity out of the kindness of your heart. No, they should give you something in return for you to help them. Because that makes just so much sense. Now, I'm going to end it here. However, I want to get one more thing off my chest. Normally I say go support the guy in my video. Normally I link them below and tell you it's down there so that way if you enjoyed their content, you can go follow them. However, here I will link him, but I do not recommend you follow him. I do not recommend you support him. Fundamentally, not because of his politics, before anyone says that. It's because, I'm not trying to be a snowflake, but he's going out of his way to tell his pretty decently sized audience not to support a foundation. A charity that is, like, the only purpose of the charity is to help children. It's not a political charity. There's no politics behind it. It's just to support children. and he's going out of his way to try and make sure that that charity is unsuccessful in raising the money they need to help children. It's just a really dumb and bad thing to do, and I just can't support it. But like I said, if for whatever reason you want to support a pretty terrible person, the link is in the description below. That'll do it for me. I have nothing else to really say on the topic. I hope you all have a great day, and please support some of my other videos with content creators that actually are worth your time.
I can't give it tonight, and I was your